Tonight, your heart is tired, your mind is heavy, and somewhere deep inside, you're craving a place where the noise stops, where thoughts loosen, where the weight on your chest becomes feather light, a place that feels like home, even though you've never been there. So close your eyes and listen carefully. Far above the clouds, beyond the reach of storms, there exists a sacred sanctuary hidden from the world. A floating temple that drifts gently across the night sky. A temple built from quiet starlight, soft white marble, and ancient golden lanterns that never burn out. People say this temple only reveals itself to those who desperately need rest. And tonight, it has opened its gates for you. Every breath you take is lifting you higher, closer and closer to the place where your worries will melt. Your heartbeat will slow, and sleep will wrap itself around you like warm silk. Welcome to the Sky Temple of Eternal Rest. Your journey begins now. The night began like a quiet whisper, soft, cool, and peaceful in a way that felt strangely familiar. You stand at the edge of your room, surrounded by a calm that feels deeper than silence. The world outside your window lies still, wrapped in the gentle blue glow of twilight. But something in the air is different tonight. Something subtle, like a distant call only your heart can hear. You breathe slowly, and the moment you exhale, the floor beneath your feet softens, not breaking, not sinking, simply becoming light. Your body rises without effort, as though gravity itself has loosened its hold on you. The room, the city, the earth, all drift downward as you float upward into the cool night air. Clouds gather around you like soft white curtains. They part for you gently, inviting you in, guiding you forward. Their texture is warm, like cotton soaked in moonlight. You pass through them, feeling small droplets of mist kiss your cheeks, cooling your skin, relaxing every muscle of your face. Above you stretches a sky that feels impossibly vast. Stars shimmer like quiet lanterns hanging in the distance, and each one seems to pulse with a heartbeat of its own. A faint golden glow spreads across the horizon, too warm and alive to be a star. It flickers like a flame, soft, steady, welcoming. You breathe again, slowly, deeply, and with every inhale, your chest feels lighter. Your shoulders loosen, your thoughts soften. What was heavy now floats. What was loud now fades. Even your heartbeat adjusts to the rhythm of the sky. Calm, slow, peaceful. A path begins to form beneath you, made not of stone or wood, but of condensed starlight. It stretches forward like a glowing bridge woven from threads of moonlight. Each step you take blends into the next, soundless and smooth, as though the ground melts before you and reforms behind you. The air grows warmer, carrying with it a soft humming sound, gentle vibrations drifting from far above. They resemble the tone of distant bells, but softer, rounder, like the sky is singing to itself. The harmony wraps around you, loosening the last remaining knots inside your mind. You continue walking, the path widening, revealing translucent ripples beneath your feet, waves of floating clouds swirling in slow motion. When you glance down, they glimmer like silver water reflecting the constellations above. No fear touches you, only wonder, only calm. Soon, soft lights appear around you, tiny floating orbs drifting like lanterns released into the night. Each one glows with a warm golden hue. They hover beside you, gentle and curious, as though guiding you. One lantern drifts close to your shoulder, its glow brightens slightly, pulsing in a slow rhythm. Without words, it speaks a welcome you can feel rather than hear. A peaceful warmth spreads through your chest, dissolving tension in your ribs, calming the air inside your lungs. As you walk, the temperature shifts again, this time warmer, like a whisper of sunlight brushing against your arms. A soft breeze flows around you, carrying scents that feel ancient and comforting: sandalwood, rain-soaked stone, and something faintly floral. The kind of scent that reminds you of memories you've never lived, yet somehow recognize. The path curves upward, spiraling slowly, effortlessly. Clouds drift beside you, moving like living creatures, gentle, slow, dancing in soft arcs. One brushes against your hand, and it feels like touching warm velvet dipped in cool mist. Each step brings your mind deeper into calm. Your breathing becomes automatic, smooth, steady, natural. Thoughts drift like feathers, rising and falling without weight. Every inhale cleanses you, every exhale frees you. Higher and higher. The golden glow ahead grows stronger. Then, with one slow step, the sky changes. The spiral path widens into a vast open platform floating in the air. The clouds below fade into soft waves of grey-blue mist. Above, the golden glow expands, revealing something extraordinary. A massive archway made of smooth white stone, suspended in the sky with no supports. Vines carved from pure gold wrap around its sides, glowing softly, as if alive. Ancient symbols shimmer on the curve of the arch, gentle, rounded shapes that pulse like slow-moving energy. Beyond the arch, a breathtaking sight unfolds. The sky temple itself, floating above the clouds, glowing with layers of soft golden light. Marble pillars rise like tall, elegant trees carved from moonlight. Lanterns hang from invisible threads, swaying gently even though there is no wind. Waterfalls made of shimmering silver mist cascade down the sides of the temple, dissolving before they touch the clouds below. And surrounding the temple are floating gardens, circular patches of lush greenery, each one with glowing flowers that open slowly as you approach, as if greeting a long-awaited visitor. You pause, not because you're unsure, but because the beauty of it steals your breath. The temple radiates a calm so deep, so ancient, that even the air feels sacred. The lanterns around you drift forward, encouraging you through the archway. The moment you pass beneath it, a soft, warm wave moves through your body, like a comforting embrace. Your muscles loosen, your shoulders drop, your breath deepens, your mind slows into a gentle rhythm. A pathway made of polished stone leads straight into the heart of the temple. The stone isn't cold, it's warm to the touch, like it has been bathed in sunlight all day, yet softened by moonlight. As you step forward, the temple responds. Golden lanterns brighten slightly, lighting your way. The soft humming grows clearer, harmonizing like distant chimes. Waterfalls shimmer with a faint crystalline glow. Everything here feels alive, not in a busy, noisy way, but in a calm, ancient, patient way. You walk deeper inside, and with each step, you feel the weight of your day dissolve. Every worry, every scattered thought, every tension you carried melts like mist touched by light. Up ahead, two gentle guardian spirits appear, shaped like flowing silhouettes made of blue and gold light. Their forms ripple like silk underwater. They bow their heads slightly, welcoming you without words. A warm breeze moves through the temple, wrapping around your arms, your neck, your chest, as if the very air is saying, "You have arrived. You're safe now. Rest." The guardians turn and glide forward, leading you into an inner chamber. The walls glow in soft gradients of white and gold. Soft cushions made of cloud-like material line the room. Above you, a ceiling of transparent crystal reveals the stars, brighter and closer than you've ever seen them. The guardians gesture toward a soft resting platform, shaped like a floating bed carved from polished marble and cushioned with feather-light mist. You climb onto it slowly, effortlessly. The surface molds to your body, supportive, warm, weightless. Your breath deepens. Your eyelids grow heavy without effort. a faint sound begins to echo through the chamber, a low, soothing resonance like the heartbeat of the sky itself. It vibrates gently through the bed, through the air, through your chest. The vibration isn't loud or sharp. It's soft, rounded, steady, like a lullaby without words. Lanterns drift above you, forming a gentle circle, their glow dimming into calm golden halos. The guardians retreat silently, leaving you in perfect peace. The temple hums in soft harmony. The clouds outside drift by like slow tides, and your body sinks deeper and deeper into effortless relaxation. You are here now, safe above the world, surrounded by light, calm, an endless sky. The floating temple accepts you, protects you, and prepares you for the deeper journey that lies ahead. You wake into a warm hush, as if the temple itself has settled around you to keep the world at bay. The light above is soft and steady, a gentle presence that seems to breathe with you. Your breath is slow now, long, clean inhales, long, peaceful exhales, and each one draws you further into a calm that feels both ancient and immediate, like a memory made new. You sit up with care, feeling the cloud-like cushion mold and support every curve of your body. The platform beneath gives you the sense of being cradled, supported by something vast and kind. When you swing your legs over the edge and feel the cool, polished stone beneath your feet, there is no hurry in you. Time here moves like warm honey, slow, deliberate, unhurried. The kind of time that lets you breathe deeply without apology. A soft music begins, not with melody or words, but with tones that sit low in the chest and ripple outward. It is a sound like wind across bells, like distant chimes through fog. It doesn't demand attention. Rather, it invites the attention to relax. Each tone is a small instruction. Soften, release, sink. Your shoulders fall as if a hand has gently smoothed them. Your jaw unclenches. A space opens behind your eyes, where thoughts can drift like pale leaves. You stand and walk. The air moves against your face like a gentle fan. Along the gallery, gardens float on small islands of earth. Each garden holds a single tree, its leaves shimmering with a faint inner light. The trunks are textured with ancient carvings, lines that look like letters but are really songs, curves that sound like calm when you trace them with your gaze. Tiny lilies bloom in these gardens, petals trembling like breath. You pause and breathe in the scent. It is a clean, warm fragrance, sandalwood softened by rain. A sweet note of faint citrus that seems to lift the chest. A guide arrives, not a person exactly, but a presence. formed of slow-moving light. It resembles the guardians you met earlier, but closer now, patient and attentive. It does not speak, yet you understand its welcome as clearly as if words had been said. The guide turns and glides ahead, and you follow without effort, the platform beneath your feet making no sound, each step soft and smooth. The temple's chambers are arranged like a gentle labyrinth, their curves designed to prevent hurry. Each doorway opens into a smaller room where a single practice waits. You move from one chamber to the next, guided by a sense of readiness rather than instruction. Each room contains a ritual of rest, small, simple actions that teach the body how to let go. In the first chamber, there is a shallow basin filled with water that reflects the sky like a mirror. You sit on the low stone ledge and cup the cool water, bringing it to your lips. The water tastes of rain and salt, and as it passes, it cools a little knot at the back of your throat. You hold that coolness on your tongue for a slow breath, and then release it, feeling the knot unthread and unwind. Your breath lengthens. Your chest widens with a calm you have not felt in a long time. The next chamber holds a row of soft bells, hanging from a wooden beam. Their tone is weightless. The guide shows you how to draw one near and gently tap. A single note rings, and not an echo, but a settling occurs inside you. The tone seems to align something. The rhythm of your pulse, the softness of your thoughts. You follow the bell's single ringing with a breath. Inhale on its rising. Exhale on its fade. The breath and the bell become companions, steady and kind. With each strike, the mind loosens like a rope being slowly unwound. In another room, cushions are placed around a shallow pool, lit from below. The water glows faintly, illuminating the faces of the people who sit and breathe together. You join them and find that when others breathe with such intentional slowness, your own breath becomes even more measured. You feel an unspoken companionship with these silent breaths. There is no expectation to speak, to perform, only the shared rhythm of rest. As you sit and synchronize with the pool's gentle light, a deep peace fills the body like warm syrup pouring into a cup. The guide leads you onward, each room lighter, softer than the last. One chamber is lined with old scrolls, texts of calm that are not meant to be read aloud, but felt. You touch one with a fingertip, and a small phrase unfurls in the air above it. Letters made of warmth, ease. Another unfurls the single word, return. You let the words seep in, without translating them into worry or problem. Simply letting the meaning wash, like a tide over the edges of your mind. In the garden courtyard, a breeze rises that smells of distant shores. Lanterns hang low between the trees, their flames blue and kind, and they move in a slow, patterned rhythm, as if breathing too. A songbird's hush, the memory of song without the notes, makes you smile, tiny and effortless. You walk slowly past the trees, fingers trailing the cool leaves, feeling the texture as a gentle massage for your attention. When the palm of your hand completes a trail down the trunk, a small warmth rises up into the forearm and spreads like a soft tide, easing any tension that remains. Your footsteps take you to a room with a low window. Outside, the clouds roll in quiet waves, and within them, you can see faint shapes drifting, soft islands of color, like dreams moving slowly under glass. You sit by the window and watch them drift. Your breath matches the motion. Inhale, drift in. Exhale, settle out. The mind unclenches as the slow parade of cloud islands passes. Remembering becomes less a task and more a soft background hum. Nothing demanding. The guide then brings you to a special chamber. This room is the widest yet, round and open, its ceiling open to the sky. The floor is a mosaic of pale stones that seem to glow from within. In the center lies a shallow, round pool, whose surface is miraculously still, perfect like polished glass. Around the pool lie soft mats. You kneel and place your hands near the water. The surface does not ripple, yet the pool reflects not the ceiling, but a moving sky. Clouds drifting by in languid motion, stars turning like slow wheels. You are instructed, without instruction, to lie back on the mat. The soft fabric supports you like the palm of a hand. As you settle, the guide removes a thin veil and places it lightly over your eyes. Not to blind, but to soften the world into a closer dream. The veil feels cool and familiar, the texture of a cloth that has touched many sleeping faces and knows how to hush. Now there is only breath, the pulse at the throat, and the pool's silent, slow sky. The temple's hum turns low and warm, syncing with the natural rhythm of your body. The hum vibrates in the bones behind the ears and moves like tide wind through your chest. Each little vibration is a wordless lullaby, instructing muscles to unclench, telling thoughts to disperse gradually like mist. You allow the veil to filter the world into a gentle wash of warm colors. Every inhale draws in a calming taste. Imagine it as a pale amber light that moves into the belly and fills the torso with a slow warmth. Each exhale releases a grey weight, old, unnecessary, dissipating into the wide air. A thought might come, as thoughts do, uninvited. A list, a worry, a small replay. But here the temple is patient. You observe the thought as one might observe a cloud. Notice its shape, its smallness, and then allow it to move on. The veil helps because it keeps the edges soft. Perspective widening until concerns no longer find a place to grip. You do not push the thought away. You simply let it float, and as it does, your body softens further. Time grows elastic. Minutes and hours no longer insist on definitions. The world condenses to a heartbeat, a breath, a warm motion in the chest. The pool's image, clouds, distant lanterns, slow turns of sky, becomes a private cinema for the mind. And you watch without judgment. Your face loosens. The jaw unclenches. The shoulders melt softly, almost imperceptibly. The temple begins a ritual of gentle sound. From deep places come notes that hover under hearing, a subsonic lullaby that the body knows how to translate into relaxation. These notes vibrate through the body, down the spine, into the hips, through the legs, unanimously declaring, "You can rest here. You are allowed to let go." As the sound weaves through you, the veil seems to breathe, inflating and deflating like a slow lung. With each breath, the chest expands and releases, surrendering more to weightlessness. Muscles that have held tension for years begin to slacken. The hands unclench, the feet relax. There is a softness that grows from the center outward, a concentric spreading of ease. At the edge of the pool, lantern light dims to a low, comforting glow. You feel held by something that is neither steel nor wood, but an old kindness as ancient as the stars. The guide's presence dissolves into the air like a scent. It does not disappear, but becomes part of the atmosphere you breathe. The small rituals, the bell, the water, the breath, fuse into a single, slow motion of being, and you rest within it. Your thoughts grow fewer. The space between them widens. In that widening comes lightness. Like floating, you might sense the pull of sleep before it arrives, a gentle suggestion that moves through your limbs, through your mind, as if the temple itself is tucking you in. There's no resistance in accepting it. On the contrary, your body seems to know this is right. Even memory, for once, is kind. It offers up small, gentle scenes, warm kitchens, safe hands, small laughter, enough to soften the heart without unrest. When the temple decides it is time, the guide wheels a soft, low bowl toward you. A warm steam rises, scented faintly of jasmine and cedar. You lift the bowl and inhale, letting the warm steam pass over your nose and mouth. It feels like a bridge, connecting, waking to dreaming. The steam seems to hum, and as you breathe it in, the hum becomes a rhythm in your blood. Your eyelids feel velvet soft, the lids heavy, close to closing. Your head tilts into the pillow, the breath slows, warmth grows through the chest, and pool of silence within you. The hum deepens, and the veil grows cooler and softer against the skin around your eyes. You do not try to sleep. Instead, sleep comes like a tide, not abrupt, but inevitable. Your attention loosens entirely, one small feather at a time. You have become a body that moves like a cloud, slow, shape-shifting without friction. The edges of thought blur. The world narrows to contentment, a private and unrepeating smallness. Comfort becomes your environment, and in that comfort you find a mysterious spaciousness, the easy room where sleep begins. Before you entirely let go, a final thought touches you, gentle and accepting. It is allowed. You may rest. You may disappear into a gentle dark and return to light when your heart is ready. The words are a soft benediction, and as they echo through the ribs, the last of the conscious mind unthreads softly. The temple watches as you cross the seam into sleep. The guardians wait, patient and unseen. The pool's surface holds the sky, and the lanterns breathe slow. Outside, the vast fields of cloud drift like a slow sea. Above them, the stars keep their slow, deliberate watch, and so you float, dream soft, into a deepening quiet, held within the sky temple's long, kind breath. The journey has become a surrender, and surrender is not loss here. It is opening. Sleep arrives as a welcome guest, and for the first time in a long while, it comes without drama, without chase, only the quiet, inevitable ease of a tide returning home. The moment you drift back to awareness, it feels as though you have awakened inside a layer of silence, softer than anything you've known. Not silence as absence, but silence as presence. A warm, glowing quiet that seems to expand from the walls, from the air, from your own breath. You lie still for a while, letting the sensation wash over you like a slow-moving tide. Every inhale feels smooth, and every exhale feels like you're giving the world permission to carry your weight for you. When your eyes open, the veil is gone. You are lying on a raised platform of pale stone, the edges lit with a faint golden line that pulses like a gentle heartbeat. Overhead, the ceiling is open again, revealing a stretch of sky darker than last time. An early night sky, brushed with violet, silver, and a touch of indigo. Stars gather there like quiet companions. Your body feels lighter, not the type of lightness that comes from rest alone, but the kind that comes when the mind has loosened. 1,000 small knots you didn't realize you carried. You rise slowly from the platform. The moment your feet touch the floor, the stone beneath you warms, as though the temple recognizes your presence again. The air holds a faint scent, something like night blooming flowers, cool water, and a hint of pine carried by high altitude winds. You breathe it in, and your lungs feel spacious. A quiet shifting of light signals the arrival of the guide. They appear with the same calm glow as before, but slightly different. Brighter around the edges, slightly more defined, as if the temple's energy has shaped them for this next stage. Without speaking, they gesture toward a hallway behind them. A hallway you are certain wasn't there before. The hallway is long and curved, its walls lined with tall pillars carved with shapes that resemble flowing water. The pillars glow faintly, soft streaks of silver, blue, and muted gold. As you walk, the lighting shifts like moonlight passing through the surface of a lake. Each step feels intentional, almost ceremonial. The guide glides ahead, creating a trail of shimmering particles that fade like tiny falling feathers. A subtle hum follows you, something lower, deeper than the ones you heard earlier. It vibrates in your ribs with a rhythm that reminds you of a heartbeat, steady, grounding, reassuring. After several slow turns, the hallway opens into a massive circular chamber. This chamber feels older than the rest of the temple, ancient enough that the air carries a quiet gravity. The room is lined with tall arches, each one framing a floating doorway made of gentle swirling light. Each doorway looks like a portal, a drifting membrane of reflections. The guide raises a hand, and one of the portals brightens. Its surface shifts with swirling colors, soft blues, dusk purples, pale golds, moving as if stirred by a breeze you cannot feel. The swirling begins to clear, forming an image that draws you closer. At first, you think it is a reflection of the sky, but then the shapes sharpen, becoming something more precise. A staircase of floating crystal steps, spiraling downward into a warm, luminous mist. You step closer. The portal deepens. A soft sound, like distant waves, echoes from within. The guide approaches your side and places a gentle light on your chest. The warmth spreads immediately, easing your breath even more. The gesture means you are ready, so you step forward. The portal accepts you without resistance. You pass through it as though walking through the surface of still water. A coolness brushes your skin, smooth and comforting. For a moment, everything blurs. The temple, the chamber, the stars. But then shapes form again. You find yourself standing at the top of the crystalline staircase. The staircase is suspended in open air, surrounded by a vast space that feels like a hidden world inside the temple. A world made entirely for rest. The mist below glows gently, shifting in soft motions like a deep, rhythmic breath. The deeper the mist moves, the deeper your own body relaxes. The first step hums quietly. You place your foot on it, and the crystal warms under your touch. A soft pulse travels up your ankle, through your knee, then settles in your hip. It feels like the staircase is aligning your body with a slower rhythm, the rhythm of dreams. You take another step, then another. Each step sends a warm pulse through you, loosening muscles you didn't realize were tight, behind the shoulders, in the lower back, around the neck. Even your breath changes, lengthening gently, as if the air itself is guiding your lungs into a peaceful cadence. Around you, the space remains calm. Stars drift here too, but different from the ones above the temple. These stars look like faint memory lights, glowing softly like lanterns floating on an unseen sea. Some drift close enough that, for a moment, you think you could reach out and touch them, but they slide away, almost shyly, leaving soft trails. Halfway down the staircase, you pause, not because you need to, but because something below calls you. The mist shifts, revealing vague shapes within, not clear images, but suggestions, soft landscapes, gentle horizons, places you have not visited in years. The mist carries the scent of childhood afternoons, distant oceans, warm forests, open windows, untouched notebooks. The air feels like memory, but a memory without weight. A memory designed to soothe, not stir. You descend further. Step after step, your awareness grows softer. Thoughts appear, but dissolve before they fully form. Like ink dropped into water, you feel empty in the best possible way, free of noise, free of pressure, free of the inner narrator that never stops speaking. When you reach the final step, the mist parts completely. A long walkway extends ahead, made of the same crystal, but now softer, warmer, glowing from within like coal embers in gentle, slow burn. The walkway leads to a massive archway carved from a single block of moonstone. Its surface shifts with patterns that resemble ripples on the lake. You move toward the archway, your steps silent. Beyond the arch is a room unlike any you've seen. It is shaped like a wide oval, with the ceiling forming a dome that mirrors a peaceful night sky. But this sky isn't exactly the sky from your world. It's deeper, richer, almost painted with emotion rather than color. The constellations formed here are unfamiliar, and yet strangely comforting. Each star glows with soft warmth. They flicker slowly, like someone gently moving a dimmer switch. The center of the room holds a circular pool, much larger than the previous ones. Its water is dark, reflecting the dome above perfectly, as if the pool is a second sky. When you approach it, the closeness of the reflection makes it feel like you're standing at the edge of infinity. Around the pool lie soft resting mats, shaped to cradle the body. Each mat glows faintly in a color unique to it. Light blue, warm gold, muted violet, soft silver. You feel drawn to one specifically, a mat glowing with a calm, soft blue hue. You lower yourself onto it. The moment your body touches the mat, every muscle softens at once. The mat warms slowly, following the shape of your body. It doesn't just support you, it holds you. The way soft currents hold a drifting leaf. The ceiling dims. The pool's surface brightens. The stars reflect onto your skin like faint specks of light. You close your eyes, and the sensation deepens, spreading warmth behind your eyelids. A soft current of air moves through the chamber, carrying a sound that resembles a long, distant hum, steady, low, almost like the temple is breathing with you. This hum vibrates along your spine, down to the soles of your feet. Your breathing synchronizes automatically. Inhale, a wave of warmth. Exhale, a wave of release. Thoughts slow until they become quiet shadows. The pool begins to glow brighter, not enough to disturb, only enough to give shape to the darkness behind your eyelids. As the glow shifts, you sense images forming. Not dreams, not yet, but the prelude to dreams. Soft shapes, calm echoes, gentle horizons forming behind the eyes. You begin to drift, not asleep, not awake, into the realm between, a floating place where time dissolves. In this drifting state, the temple seems to speak, not in words, but through sensation. Warm currents of air, delicate vibrations beneath the mat, a slow orchestration of sound shaped to lull even the most restless mind. Minutes pass like seconds. Seconds feel like breaths. Breaths feel like small, warm waves. A presence enters the chamber quietly. You feel it before sensing it visually. The same guide, or perhaps a new form of the guide, shaped like a tall figure of soft white gold light. They do not speak. They simply raise one hand and draw a gentle arc through the air. Instantly, something inside you loosens. A memory falls away. A worry unhooks. A long-held tension melts. The guide circles the room once, and with each slow motion of their arm, the ceiling darkens further, until only a ring of faint starlight remains around the dome's edge. You are drifting deeper now. You feel suspended between breath and dream, like floating on the surface of a warm sea at night, while the sky watches over you. The hum grows lighter, then softer, then barely audible. Your fingers relax, your shoulders sink, your heartbeat steadies. Then the guide kneels beside you, placing a soft, glowing hand above your forehead. Never touching, only hovering close enough that warmth radiates down, like sunlight filtered through water. a warm whisper moves through your thoughts. You may go deeper now, and you do. The chamber grows darker still, the pool dimming until it reflects nothing. The stars above blur into faint smudges. The air becomes warm, thickened with peace. Your thoughts no longer have shape. Your breath no longer feels separate from the world. Your body feels like a cloud drifting through a slow sky. The moment before sleep arrives, you feel the faintest sensation, the floor gently lowering, as if your mat is descending into a deeper chamber below. The movement is so soft you almost question it, but the comfort of it holds you in perfect surrender. You do not resist. The descent continues, slow, warm, dreamlike. Your eyelids grow heavy. Your breath softens into a whisper. Your consciousness begins to dissolve at the edges. You are entering the dream corridor. No urgency, no fear, only sinking, smooth and weightless. Only peace, deep, gentle, absolute, as the mat lowers you into the softest darkness. The last thing you feel is a warm tide rising through your chest, a tide that whispers, "Let go," and you do, deeply, fully, completely. The sky temple opens its dream doors, and you drift inside like a feather falling into velvet. As you step into the dream corridor, a gentle hush settles around you, like the world has paused, like night itself is holding its breath, waiting for you to arrive. Ahead, a long hallway stretches into infinity. Soft curves, glowing walls, and a faint shimmer, as if the air is woven from stardust. The floor beneath your feet feels warm, almost alive, guiding you forward with a subtle, soothing pulse. Every step melts a little more weight from your body. Every breath draws you closer to that deep, drifting comfort your mind has been quietly craving. A soft breeze moves through the corridor, carrying the delicate sound of distant chimes. Tiny notes floating like falling feathers. They echo slowly, lightly, fading into the vast stillness around you. Nothing here rushes. Nothing here pulls at your thoughts. Everything in this corridor exists with one purpose: to let your mind finally rest. As you walk, the soft glow around you begins to shift into ripples. Gentle waves of blue, then violet, then a silvery white that sparkles like moonlit water. These colors flow around you, settling into your senses, telling your mind you are safe here. You are welcome here. You can let go now. The corridor expands, giving you space to breathe deeply. Each inhale brings in cool calmness. Each exhale releases the last of the day's heaviness. Your shoulders loosen naturally. Your jaw unclenches on its own. Your spine aligns as if gravity itself has turned soft and kind. You move deeper, and now, above you, stars begin appearing. Not painted stars, not distant points of light. These stars feel close, warm, alive. They drift gently through the air, floating like tiny lanterns, some gliding beside you, some swirling above your head, some settling near your hands, as if greeting you with soft, glowing touches. Every star carries a memory of peace, moments the universe has collected from 1 billion quiet nights. When one passes near you, you feel a soft pulse against your skin, like a warm drop of light sinking into your body. And when it settles, it leaves a calmness deeper than silence. The corridor widens again. A vast open chamber reveals itself. Round, endless, serene. At the center lies a circle of light, shimmering faintly like a pool of liquid stars. This is the chamber of echoing stars, and the exact place where your mind begins slipping into the deepest layers of rest. As you step closer, the light senses you, awakening slowly, spreading outward, forming gentle waves that reach your legs, your arms, your chest. There is no resistance, only acceptance. The chamber envelops you without touching you, filling the air with a soft hum, low, comforting, like the universe whispering just for you. And then the echoes begin, not loud, not sharp. They are soft reflections of your own breath, returning to you as calming, rhythmic waves. Inhale, a slow echo rises, matching your breath, guiding it. Exhale, a deeper echo flows outward, taking with it the last threads of tension. The stars above move in patterns now, gliding in slow spirals. Their motion creates a gentle hypnotic effect, a natural lullaby, without music, without words, just light drifting in the quiet. Your eyes follow their paths, and with each movement, your awareness softens. Thoughts loosen their grip, memories grow lighter, worries dissolve before they even form. You continue walking toward the center of the chamber, and the moment you step into the circle of light, everything becomes softer. The floor beneath you turns warm and cloud-like, shaping itself to support your weight perfectly. There is nothing to adjust, nothing to fix. Your body finds the ideal position instantly. A soft sigh escapes you without effort. Above you, stars shift again, forming a slow, gentle vortex of light, rotating peacefully as if stirring the sky itself. The echoes deepen. They reach your chest, calming the rhythm of your heart. They reach your head, smoothing out the last fragments of noise. They reach your breath, guiding each inhale into a softer one and each exhale into a longer release. You lie back effortlessly, and the starry floor welcomes you like a warm cloud. Your back relaxes fully, your legs grow heavy, your arms fall naturally to your sides. The air shifts, growing warmer around your chest, cooler near your forehead. Perfect contrast, balancing your senses, quieting both body and mind. Slowly, the stars begin sending tiny flecks of silver downward. They drift and melt into your skin on contact, leaving behind a deep wave of tranquility that spreads through your muscles like warm water. Your eyelids grow heavy, not forced, not tired, just naturally ready for stillness. A soft voice, not spoken, but felt, flows through the chamber. The world can wait. Tonight, you belong to peace. The corridor behind you dissolves into a faint mist. The chamber brightens just enough to let you see one final pathway. A gentle slope leading downward into a sanctuary, known only to dreamers who reach this depth of calm. It is called the Hall of Silent Stars. And once you enter, sleep arrives on its own, quiet and complete. The stars above reshape, forming a slow-moving river of light. It flows forward, guiding you, inviting you. Take a soft breath. Feel the warmth settle deeper. Your mind drifts. Your thoughts dissolve. And now, your body begins to feel weightless, as if floating gently toward that quiet hall, as if the stars themselves are carrying you. You sink downward effortlessly. Every breath grows slower. Every muscle grows softer. Every sound becomes a distant whisper. You are crossing into the hall now. The air here is thick with serenity. Everything inside you relaxes with a natural rhythm, as if this place was always meant to be your final step towards sleep. The light dims to a soft silver blue. Your heartbeat falls into a calm, steady pattern. Your mind glows faintly, warm and unburdened. You drift deeper and deeper. The stars around you fade one by one, not disappearing, just becoming part of your calmness. Your breath slows even more. Your body sinks into total comfort, and sleep, real, deep, peaceful sleep, rises from beneath you like a gentle tide, pulling you inward softly, completely. You are safe. You are calm. You are drifting into the deepest rest the night can offer. And now you let go fully. As the hall of silent stars closes around you, you fall quietly into dream. The moment you step beyond the last veil of moonlit mist, the world around you shifts again, quietly, gently, as though the sky itself is taking a long, peaceful breath. The clouds beneath your feet settle into a soft, glowing bed of silver-white light, expanding outward like a calm ocean, waiting to receive you. Every gust of wind is warm now, carrying the scent of ancient sky flowers blooming somewhere far above, flowers that only open when a traveler reaches the end of their inner journey. Ahead of you, suspended in the highest layer of the heavens, rises a structure unlike anything you've seen before. The Eternal Dawn Chamber. Its walls are crafted from translucent stone that looks like frozen sunrise, soft pinks, pale golds, hints of orange shimmering beneath the surface like captured light. Thin streams of luminous air flow around the tower, spiraling upward, guiding your attention toward the top, where a floating ring of golden fire slowly turns in silence. As you approach, the entire chamber hums, not with noise, but with a sensation, a gentle vibration, like a heartbeat that isn't yours, yet feels like it belongs to you. You take another step. Your body feels lighter. Your thoughts stretch wider. Your breathing becomes deeper, slower, more peaceful than ever before. A soft whisper echoes overhead, warm, calm, ancient. Traveler, you have reached the final ascent. You don't see a speaker. The voice seems to come from the chamber itself, or perhaps from the very fabric of sky surrounding you. But it doesn't frighten you. If anything, it feels safe, comforting, like the sky has been waiting for you all along. You step forward again. The doors of the eternal dawn chamber slide open silently, revealing an interior lit by a soft glow, rising from the floor like morning light reflecting off calm water. The air inside is warmer, filled with a deep stillness that makes your shoulders immediately relax and your heartbeat soften. A circular platform rests at the center, carved from pearlescent stone. But it's the structure above it that catches your breath. A massive floating crystal, shaped like an elongated teardrop, glowing from within like a miniature sun. Thin beams of golden light drip from its surface, like slow waterfalls dissolving before they touch the floor. This must be the heart of dawn the Sky Guardian spoke of. You step closer, drawn by a pull that is gentle, yet irresistible. As you approach, the crystal brightens, glowing warmer and warmer, until the entire chamber is filled with soft amber light that feels as comforting as a warm blanket. Your eyelids grow heavier. Your breathing deepens again. Your body begins to relax so completely that your legs nearly give out. But the floor seems to rise slightly, supporting you with a soft cushion of air. The crystal speaks, not with words, but with feeling. A wave of warmth travels from your chest to your arms, down your spine, into your legs. Every worry, every thought, every noise that ever lived in your mind begins to dissolve like mist catching sunlight. The chamber hums again, and this time, the hum synchronizes perfectly with your breathing. In, out, in, out. Each inhale feels like the sky is filling your body with peace. Each exhale feels like your entire life's weight is melting away. A gentle breeze circles around you, lifting the ends of your clothes. The wind feels intelligent, almost alive, as if it is scanning your body, locating every fragment of stress, every shadow of exhaustion, and brushing it away carefully. Your mind begins drifting, softly, peacefully, into a state you've never experienced before. Then you hear a sound, a deep, distant chime, ringing softly through the chamber like a ceremonial bell struck in slow motion. The world around you shimmers. Light particles slide across the walls, forming patterns, beautiful spirals that rotate like galaxies. The Sky Guardian appears before you again, this time fully visible. A tall, gentle figure, woven from shimmering blue light, with eyes like distant stars and a voice that vibrates through your bones. You have climbed through silence, through memory, to the breath of the sky, and now, traveler, you stand at the gate of your own dawn. They raise their hand. The crystal above the platform lowers slowly until it floats just inches from your forehead. The light warms your skin, sending a soft tingling sensation through every nerve in your body. The Guardian continues. All that remains now is release. Release of fear. Release of noise. Release of the waking world. The crystal pulses. Once, twice, a third time. And on the third pulse, the chamber dissolves. Not breaks, not vanishes. Just melts away into pure golden light. The floor fades. The ceiling fades. The walls disappear into swirling warmth. And suddenly, you are floating, weightless, suspended inside a giant bubble of soft dawn-colored radiance. There is no up or down here. No time, no tension. Only breath, only warmth, only peace. You feel as if you are lying on the softest bed imaginable. Except there is no bed, just comforting light holding you gently. The Guardian's voice returns, softer now, almost like a lullaby. This light is made from every sunrise you never witnessed, every quiet moment you never received, every breath you never slowed, every dream you were too tired to reach. The light brightens again. Your heart rate slows. Your arms and legs become heavy, beautifully heavy, like they are sinking into a pillow of warm clouds. The Guardian whispers, "Let yourself drift," and you do. You drift deeper into the light, deeper into the warmth, deeper into the calm rising inside you. Thoughts fade, words fade, names fade. The boundaries of your body melt into the gentle radiance holding you. It feels like floating inside the heart of a sunrise. Minutes pass, or maybe hours. Time doesn't exist here. Eventually, the light softens, dimming to a warm amber glow, as if slowly preparing to tuck you into the softest sleep you have ever known. The Guardian speaks one final time. Sleep now, traveler of the sky. The temple will hold you, the dawn will renew you. And when you awaken, the world will feel lighter. The glow fades even more, turning into a dim, comforting twilight. Your breathing slows, your muscles loosen. Your entire body becomes pleasantly heavy. Every last ounce of consciousness slips away like a feather drifting through warm air. And as the final layer of light wraps around you, you fall into the deepest, most peaceful sleep of your life.